Hi YouTube, this is Slim Down Now Before 50. I just um, preparing my turkey for dinner tonight. And so I decided I would start doing some more cooking, especially when it comes to healthy cooking features. I actually had one subscriber and friend to ask if I could did I have any vegetarian dishes or anything. I'm not going to actually do one of those on here today, but I think I am going to fix some mixed greens, which is collards and maybe turnips, for the weekend for Sunday's dinner. So when I do that, which will probably be Saturday afternoon, I will actually do a tutorial to show how I prepare those. But what I decided to do, I did video a couple days ago about a chicken recipe that I got the ingredients from, or the recipe from NappyNFree. So I decided, well, if I could do it for chicken, I should be able to do it for turkey. So I actually have already prepared my turkey wings is what I have, and I'm telling you that when I looked at one of these wings, it got me a little concerned because it's pretty big, and you'll see compared to the other one what I mean. But basically, one moment, sorry about my camera. These are the wings. That is a smaller wing, and that's the bigger wing. And if I can move the camera down, see how much bigger this wing is compared to that wing. Well, the ingredients that I use, again, for mine, and you can use any ingredient or any type of seasoning that you like, but these are the seasonings mostly that I use. I'm very, very sparingly on salt. I'm not one that like to use a lot of salt, but I do know that I need to add some seasoning for my husband because he's a salt carnivore. And I use salt, lemon pepper, garlic powder, onion powder. Now I said Lawson's on the last video, but it's actually Lowry's seasoned salt. I think there is a Lawson's something, but this is actually Lowry, and this is a seasoning that I have used and my family have used in cooking since I can remember. So it's a keep for me. And pure ground black pepper, and some Mrs. Dash salt-free, and this is the original blend. And also I use onion, and I can't believe it's not butter. And basically that's it. So what I'm going to do now is take the chicken, or the turkey, I'm calling it chicken, and I'm going to actually fold over the foil. Try to fold over tightly. I have this real big piece in here. The one thing that I do love is onions. I remember when I first met my husband, and after we got married, we met and we dated for, between meeting and getting married, we dated for about 9 months. And I remember when I cooked, even when we met and when we first started dating, so I was cooking, and it was so funny because he was so thin, and then he started gaining weight, and his family was like, yeah, she knows how to cook, so she's a keeper. But he would always say, well, especially when I did like fried chicken, because I'm from Alabama and we never put onion in our fried chicken as we're frying the chicken. And he would say, well, you know, can you cut an onion up in the chicken when I'm frying the chicken? And I'm like, okay. He said, because my mama, that's what she would do. And I remember he asked me that about 2 or 3 times. That particular time I was cooking, and the third time I had to say to him, I said, baby, I'm not your mama, but I do try to please him because he's a great husband. And so now mostly all my dishes, as far especially vegetable and meat dishes, I always use onion because I find that the onions actually is a tenderizer as well. So and it actually gives your meat a little different flavor. So now I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it on a baking sheet, and it's a baking pan or cookie pan, and the oven is on 400. It is now 3:02, and instead of 45 minutes, I'm going to actually let this cook maybe for about an hour, and then at that time I'm going to take a look at it and see if I need to let it cook another 10 or 15 minutes at that. But the other thing I want to mention that I use, especially when I'm making turkey and even when I do chicken, I love these Reynolds oven bags. This size is a 5-pound. I'm sorry, it's for large sizes for meals and poultry up to 8 pounds. And this one is turkey size. So you see I'm preparing for the holidays for meals and poultry 8 to 24 pounds. But these bags, they are, if you like your meat juicy and tender, and I even use them for when I do beef sometimes, like if I'm doing maybe a pot roast or something like that, I will put it in a bag because it seals the juices in and everything is really, really tender. All you have to do is add your season your meat the way that you want. The bag will tell you, the instructions will tell you to put probably like a teaspoonful of flour in the bag and shake it up to make sure that the bag won't burst. And then after you put your meat in and you have a little tie to tie it, the bag closed, you punch like 6 holes in the bag at the top so that the steam can release. But I love these bags. But I am basically going to, and while I'm at it, since we're talking about healthy eating, I'm going to show you what I use for my protein shake, at least the protein. Now, I've heard different things about this. This is a muscle building milkshake protein. I like it, and I have it in chocolate. I believe it comes in vanilla and maybe strawberry too, but I like this particular brand, and I bought this from Walmart. I know a lot of people who are really into power building and muscle building and so forth. They buy theirs from like GNC or whatever, but I mean, right now, I think for where I am, this is working for me. The other thing that I use, and NappyNFree gave me her recipe as well, but I didn't have the green tea tablets, but I had the green tea liquid soft gel, and it's a fat burner. And I use my blender, so I actually throw this in, and it does blend up pretty well. You don't taste anything. It tastes like, really like a chocolate milkshake. And I use soy milk, which let me get, and this is the soy milk I use. I use the Silk, and this is the very vanilla. And I also use the Activia. I know they said it's better to use plain yogurt, but I'm just not there yet. So I use the Activia yogurt, and I also use a small banana. If I'm doing one for me and my daughter, which I do ours separately, but I may split this banana up, even though it's little. I'll split it up and put some, and then I'll add some frozen fruit or some ice. But that's how I do my protein shakes, and so far I'm really loving them. So with that, I'll talk to you in a little bit after my turkey is done, and I'll let you see the end results. Thank you and have a great day. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. Bye-bye.